So good morning, Math 9, and today is Thursday, May the 14th, and so this is lesson number 3, okay, with relate to linear relations, right? So this morning we are going to review a couple ideas. We'll talk about these couple ideas, how these concepts are tied with the assignment which you are going to work on later and hopefully complete by next Tuesday, because Monday is holiday. Monday, I do believe, is Victoria Day. Now, so the graphing linear relations, okay, and has something to do with the definition of a line. 2 points define a line. Means you need at least 2 points that would allow you to draw a line, okay? And the line will pass through the points. But later on, the assignment is you need at least the third point to verify the calculation. It's just to make sure all the 3 points calculations, okay, are collinear. Means are lying on the same straight line. For example, if the third point calculation, let's say your third point end up here, which means right away you have to double check the calculations. The calculations have something to do with this concept. That's what assignment 1 and assignment 2 is about. Each point represents by a pair of numbers. Order means must be in the order of x and y. So later on, later I'm going to show you how you go about to find the values of x and y. Okay, so remember, we need points to define a line. So this morning, I send you 2 pages, okay? So this page, ABCD, title Linear Relation 3, and ABCD, okay? So I send you a copy. Make sure double check your email about 1 hour ago, and I will go over this one with the purpose of, if there are individuals here still claiming, oh, I don't have a printer, I don't have a scanner, and I don't have a graph paper. Right? So I'm going to show you don't really need those tools if you don't have it. Okay, I'm using 6D as example, and as a matter of fact, all questions you can do exactly the same thing. Okay, so this is 6D. I'm choosing this question because this question engage a fractional term. This one, the fraction. See, which the denominator is 3. So if this happened, then the value of x you're going to select. As a matter of fact, this value is your call, is your choice. You can pick x equal to any number. Okay? I pick -3 because -3 can divide it by 3. So I pick the numbers which are multiple of 3, both positive as well as negative. And so, which means you got to go through 3 calculations. And there are individuals complaining, oh, I'm still, not able to do fractional number calculation. Then, now watch. Okay, here, I am going to show you, see, the 3 calculation. -5/3 times x, because the first number I put x equal to -3. But remember, your calculator, there's a negative sign. It's not a subtraction sign. Be very careful. What I'm trying to tell the class is you don't have any excuse. Right? So it's one way or the other. You put the x equal to -3, calculator said, boom, 7. So you transfer the result, 7. Now you have a pair of numbers, see, in the order of -3 and 7. Then the second line, I put x equal to 0. The third line, I put x equal to 3. If you don't have this type of calculator, a simple scientific calculator will do the job. All right? Now, so calculations show 7, 2, -3. So 7, 2, put it over here, -3. Okay. So now, let's look at how am I go about to translate these 3 pairs of numbers. 1, 2, 3 on the graph. Each pair of number representing by a point. So those people saying, oh, I don't have graph paper, right? Over the past 1.5 months, many of you were very smart, capable of making up excuses. I don't have this, I cannot do that. So time for you to stay focused. The term mark, okay? The term mark, the second term. Second term is starting from what? The month of April, and right after the spring break. Assignments ongoing, worth 50%. And the test only worth 50% because you're not going to have a final. Okay? So, and I make some adjustment. And I'm going to put it in writing for those people who cannot hear what I just said. So you can do this. Draw a vertical line, label Y. Draw a horizontal line, label X. Approximately, you scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or maybe 10 this way, 10 below, 10 up. All depends on the outcome, the calculations. So now look, I'm going to show you what to do with the -37. So -37, 1, 2, 3, -3. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go up right here. So 1 point. This point is minus 3 and 7. This point 0 and 2 right here. This point 3 and minus 3 right here. Okay? So now look. See, right away then I feel comfortable with my calculation. See, these 3 points are collinear. So I know maybe 99% my calculations are correct. So after that, draw a line which will pass through these 3 points. Put arrows on both ends, telling people this line will carry on forever. Okay? Will carry on. Now, then establish the habit of label the line with the equation. Okay, plus 2. And this exercise also asks you what to be able to observe. There's a point on the y-axis. This point here, the calculation of this point is we put x equal to 0. Okay, when x is equal to 0, we get this. You could look at the equation. This number is exactly the same as this number. So this number, as a matter of fact, is the represent a point on the y-axis, and this point is called the y-intercept. Okay, the y-intercept. So the y-intercept right here is 0 and 2. Okay, so make sure after you finish the graphing assignment, the graph, the points calculation, then answer the question. So I'm just finished showing you 6D online paper. Okay, online paper. You can answer the question y-intercept like this. As above, this is a better way. This will make you remember the meaning of y-intercept. Okay? So now you only have 7 questions left. Quality work, please. Quality over quantities. Okay? Making sure you use this example to verify or to reinforce your calculator skill. Alright? So making sure you use the bracket function in your calculator. And so your homework, so deal by So May the 19th, which is Tuesday, is question 6A to 6A to, right? As well as only 7 questions because I finished the 6D. Okay, for you. All right? Great. So on Tuesday, we're going to carry on and with the graphing. And so looking at maybe vertical line, horizontal line, and then look at applications. Okay, so take care, enjoy your weekend, and good luck.